What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and today we have another market watch for all you guys to enjoy. So without further ado, let's get into the video and use that TCG affiliate link if you're buying any of the cards in this video and you're all hyped for it. But you know what? Let's get into the video, shall we? So first off, we have Tyrannomon X Antibody from Chains of Liberation Upgrade Pack. We're at $5 to $6, no surprise there, but you know what? Tyrannomon X Antibody is a rush card. You know, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and this card is, sorry, not a rush card, a raid card with piercing, and the ability to evolve up for a reduced cost is huge. And Tyrannomon X is always going to have some great value going into it. I think also with Tyrannomon doing well in its first, you know, second major regional, actually nationals, to be honest with you, it proves the deck can go the distance under the right pilot and understanding. So Europe side though, looking like 5 to 6 euros, and I'm glad that the Tyrannomon X has gone down the way it has. Now, taking a look though, we have Guilmon X alts at $18 and 19s. Again, this is going down, which is good to see. I want Guilmon X to go cheaper so we can have them at a more fair budget price. Now, Guilmon X is 14 euros to 17 euros. Now, Piedmon Ace Chain of Liberation is $3.50. You know, $3.65. Another great card in the set. It's just going to be a very good ace generically, and eventually we're going to see this more and more. Now, taking a look though, 1 euro to 2 euros. Now, if we take a look at Go Gamamon from Great Legends BT-04, we're at $6 to $7. Now, taking a look, 3 to 6 euros. Now, Galamon versus Royal Knights BT-13, $30 to $35. And taking a look here though, I think this is a very powerful card and it's going to be in there for long term, but this is just a card you wait for if you don't already own it. You know, there is a reprint coming, and once that reprint is an illustration pack, it's going to be dirt cheap. Now Europe side, 35 to 40 euros, just wait it out. Now, Galamon Crimson Mode Ace is going up, guys. If you guys have this, it's probably a good time to sell because $15 is nothing to scoff at, right? You know, you originally got this probably for $4 and stuff like that on release, and it's good to see that you made a good profit off of it, but time to just let it go. Now, Europe side, 17 to 18 euros. Now, Williams alts are under $8, $9 right now, which is good to see because I really wanted Williams to come down, and it's one of those cards that I think long-term wise, Dynamon's going to have some great value. Now, Europe side looking like 5 to 6 euros. Hopefully they're kind of in the same ballpark because euro conversions means equals to dollars, so just something to think about. Now, we do have Ancient Greymon from Great Legends BT-04, $22, 23s. Yeah. You know, great card, very powerful, and Ancient Greymon's just not going to go anywhere. So 25 to 28 euros. Now, Sol Luga Championship 2024s are $25, 28s to 33s. Now, taking a look, 7 to 8 euros. Now, Dino Beamon alts Being Observer BT-16 is $60. Again, this card is actually going to be seen competitively play. It looks like the red Imperial Dramon is actually doing well in JP already just from testing values. And I think Indonesia was already flexing this, and I've seen at least 2 Dino Beamons in some lists and 4s. So just, I can't wait to discuss this in a future video so you guys can all enjoy it. You know, Europe side, we're looking at 20 euros to 24 euros. Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode alts is something you should probably be snagging now because, again, this thing is seeing play at 2s and 4s. And I really don't want you guys to miss out on this just because, again, this thing can evolve into the new fighter mode, which, again, is great. You know, being able to, when digivolving, your opponent chooses one of their Digimon, delete all other Digimon, and then you get Blitz, and it combos in with the new Imperial Dramon. So again, this card is just something you don't just let slip through your fingertips right now, especially if you want to be playing the Imperial Dramon red purple. This card is a must to get, and I recommend if you are buying a bunch because you want to play the deck, use my affiliate link down below. Now, taking a look, 75 cents, $1. I expect this to climb up as well. Don't let this slide through your hands because, again, I think red Imperial Dramon red purple Imperiumon is going to be really good coming format. Europe side 10 cent, 50 cents. Now taking a look, Dino Beamon's $5, but I expect this to probably climb as well once we start seeing more and more tops with the red purple Imperiumon. And if that leads to being something worth value to take, just take that with info. €1 to €2 on this. Now taking a look here, Dex Daruga X record pre-release stamp card. This card's another card that the Alphamon decks are starting to go back into this old linear style, using just the new stuff to kind of combo in. So if you guys are expecting this, looks like a 2 to 3 of in the list, and they combo in with the new Liberators, not Liberators, Seekers support. They kind of blend very nicely, and it leads into a very good Alphamon deck. Now Europe side's 8 to €10. Just be ready for this thing to climb. Dex Doru Gray is at $5 for its pre-release stamp. It is a one of in the list, so make sure you get your copies. Now taking a look, 7 to €9. Cool Boy is another one that is starting to see play back in the good old X antibody decks of black, which is Alphamon's deck. And no surprise, make sure you have your copies, especially if you want to do max rarities. This thing is going to be expensive long term for a top 4 finish. Now Europe side, 3 to €5. Now, taking a look here, we have Yuji Event Pack 4 is another card you probably want to have on your radar, especially if you're going to do max rarity shenanigans. This thing is almost up to $30, so it's scary, guys, out here. If you guys have Yuji sitting on it, it might be a time to load it up on the market and make some quick cash on it, because this has a good turnaround. Now, Europe side, 10 to €15. Now, Metal Greymon 3v3 top 4, it's been a little bit since I've looked at this one, but it's another card that you probably want to pick up 1 to 2 copies of if you want to do max rarity shenanigans. I know there is another alt, but you know what? Top 4 of a 3v3 does have a little bit more weight behind it, and $55 isn't bad for it. Remember this thing being like almost $200? I did, but you know, it's great to see it down to 55s. Europe side, 20 to €28. Now, we do have Oriyumon alts. Alternate art, $3.80. This is another card that you should probably, if you guys are planning on playing max alpha, this is going to be 2 of. I think this one's just a really good effect because, you know, it unsuspends when attacking, which leads to more multi-attacking and leads to being some good shenanigans. Now, Europe side, 5 to €6. Now, regular Oriyumons are sitting at 10 cents. Just make sure you get your copies, because again, if this thing goes up to $2 to $3, you're not gonna like not having your copies. And if it climbs even higher, if Alphamon's really solid out of the gate, you're just gonna be missing out on some stuff. Now, rude, you know, 10 cents, 20 cents, nothing to scoff at now, but just make sure you get your copies. I really don't want you guys being caught in the dark, and this is why we're talking about it. Now, don't buy pre-sales is what we're kind of going into here. We're taking a book out of Mario. I appreciate what he does for the community, but we're gonna have to take a page out of his book. Just don't buy this one. I do not expect Cool Boy to be this expensive, and especially on 2.5s sets, especially how it's printed, it's gonna be the same way. These super rares are gonna be dirt cheap. Now, Taomon Ace, I don't recommend spending 20 bucks, but players will do what they want. Now, Chaos Mode Volder Arm, another $10 card. I wouldn't spend the money on it. It's going to be dirt cheap. Now, taking a look here, the Koda Yuji combination is another decent tamer, but I don't think this will actually see play because Chronicles version is bad. The better version is just pure X antibody black, and it just does better. Now, taking a look, Beelzemon Blast Mode Ace, I expect this to be dirt cheap as well, because again, it's just a super splashable ace and not really meta defining. Now, taking a look though, we have Jesmon GX Ace, $14. Wouldn't invest into this. Just wait it out, guys. Don't waste your money. Again, especially 2.5 is one of those sets that is going to be dirt. You know, we had a lot of great cards in that set, but the only really big chase card of that set was the Lord Nightmon X, and that led into being dirt cheap as well because there's just way overly printed. So I don't want you guys wasting your money on like Death X. Invisimon's going to be dirt cheap, probably going to be dust Dynasmon's level of prices. And then you do have Necromon being 14s, but I expect this to come down. Necromon's actually doing a little bit of combo shenanigans with the Red Imperial Dramon, so there's kind of just some trickles in, and I have some lists that I really want to talk about. Now, taking a look, though, you have War Growlmon Ace. Wouldn't invest $19 on it at all. And then you do have Rapidmon Ace at 10s. Wouldn't invest into it. It's just waste of money, guys. Now, taking a look, though, you have Lumianmon Nene version. It's at 50 bucks. Do not waste your money on this. This thing's going to be dirt. And I really mean dirt. Don't waste your money on this. Secrets are going to be stupid easy to pull, especially because they are box toppers. And like Zephygamon Ace, wouldn't invest 60 bucks into it either, guys. This set is going to tank hard and fast because, again, the lucky pack adds another layer into it, and secrets are guaranteed in a box. So, you know, you just get that weird shenanigans of this is just really cheap set, so don't go overboard. But all in all, guys, hopefully you don't buy pre-sales, and hopefully with the recent tops and predictions on decks that I kind of got from Indonesia, this is going to lead into something that helps you guys out. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.